So today we're going through a sustainability farm that has a bunch of birds, chance to see red fox, and who knows what else we might find here. But the view is impeccable. Super bright. Had to use my good lenses for this. Or not lenses, but whatever. Anyways, let's go see where it's gonna take us. So this looks like a scene from like a bad horror movie or something, but it's really pretty. I'm starting to think there's something wrong with me. I'm finding all these horror scenes very majestic, maybe? I don't know, but it looks really good, but it makes me also kind of curious about what it looked like before it got flooded, because like you can see that bench right there, but what did it look like before it got flooded? It's had to be a nice hiking path. So I forgot to have my lavalier mic on for that last part. But you can see the exact moment, even though it's only my feet, I decide, nope. I'm hoping this is the exit to the other path we were going to take, because I would like to see the rest of that path. But I was not about to walk across that bridge. So, yeah. This is really pretty. It's very pretty here. Kind of glad we stopped here. I wasn't sure what this was on Google Maps, but it suggested it was a high, it has like high stop rate for people to come and visit here. So I was like, yeah, why not go and give it a looky-loo? That is exactly what we're doing. Okay, so I'm getting to the point where lenses I use are not good enough for certain things. I had to switch out my long lens. You'll see it in this picture right here. And that's the one I use mostly for photography, but the problem is zoomed in way too much for a lot of the photos I want to take. So there's a lens I have my eye on, but man, it's a lot of money. Oh, bye birdie. You don't say it's unstable. That really sucks, because this is the path I was looking for, and go figure, it's blocked off by more flooded planks. So we will just continue the adventure in another direction. I think I need to start, like, I keep running into people with these dogs. I think I need to ask them to pet the dogs, and then ask them to take a picture of said dog, so I can show you guys all the dogs I've been petting while I've been here. I'm gonna have to hike a little bit now. I stopped to, I put the film camera away, so that way I could start taking more photos, because this is very pretty out here. Honestly, I would love to live on like a lake like this, as long as I could have good internet. So the only thing that drives me nuts about being in Fairbanks so far is every hotel I've stayed in has had really bad internet. All right, so I'm gonna continue the hike for a bit, and then I have another cool destination after this one for today. It's a car museum. I've been to a car museum in forever, and it's literally just like down the street from this park, so that's convenient. But tell me in the comments, would you guys like to live on a lake like this? Or are you a city person? So I'm at the auto museum. We're about to go inside. I'm just taking a break in the truck because it's nice and air conditioned, and I don't know what's gonna be in there. But yeah, let's get inside and see what we can find in there. So So from what I was just told, all of these cars, but 3 of them actually run. They got fashioned to go along with the time the car was made, which is neat. Am I the only one that gets a Downton Abbey vibe from this girl's dress? Maybe I just watched too much Downton Abbey. You can never watch too much Downton Abbey. (1916) Dodge. Probably runs just as good as a modern Dodge, if not better. My stepfather watches this video. It's your car from when you were in high school.
The road never ends. It's me and my friends. These are the good times. And I'm feeling like I could go on forever. And
Can you believe all these cars but 3 run? I need a top hat. Definitely need a top hat. You know you're living the life of luxury if you're riding around in this bad boy. I wanna make sure I don't trip over something. I like this car a lot. That is a nice car. Oh. Does this come in a Mills? I don't know if you're free later, but we could definitely go out and do something. Nope, she's ignoring me. Still single for life.
I'm just gonna drive.
That's what I'm told, but this is the newest car that is in here. Car's in better condition than mine. Props to their mechanics for keeping all these cars up and running, looking nice, mint condition, dust free. Supposedly, on clear days like today, they'll take the cars out and drive them around for a little bit just to keep them running. In case you didn't know, every few days, if your car hasn't been driven around, you should at least start it for a couple minutes. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the car museum. Let me know, out of the cars I've shown, which one would you drive? If you don't know what it's called, because I didn't show the plaque for some reason, say the color and what time it was at. Me personally, it was that green one I showed earlier. I would definitely drive around in that bad boy. Anyways, catch you guys later. So there's an old-fashioned boat that I decided to come see. It's one of those boats, pioneer boats that had like the giant wheel on the back that pushed it through the water. So I'm gonna go see if we can get a ride on it. If not, we'll explore the shops and then call it a day. Looks like it sailed its last voyage for today. So I have a lot of stuff planned for us tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be able to make it tomorrow. I'll give them a call in the morning to see when all their scheduled departures are. But it looks like we're done for today. So let's see what tomorrow me has to say. So the current room I'm in is the history of Alaska. In case you're wondering. That one right there, second from the front, would be me. Just chilling, not even paddling. If you come here, keep in mind that you pay about $2.50 for 3-hour parking. I really didn't need 3 hours because this place is not as big as it looks from the outside, so do 2 hours, just give yourself a little space, but you probably can do it in 1. And then it's like $16 for an adult admission. Hey, look, that's a mask of Jared. Jared's in Alaskan history. That's terrifying. I would not want to run into somebody in a dark alley wearing that. The amount of skill that takes to paint something like this is insane. I can barely draw a stick figure, let alone this. I couldn't paint that if someone literally put a gun to my head and was like, do it. Do it. Oh, that guy has a knife behind him. E2 Brutus. So I may not have gotten footage of an actual fox, but I guess this will have to do on this trip. I still have one more chance when I go up to Chena Hot Springs to get footage of a fox, but will it happen? Probably not. I bought this bandana from the gift shop in the museum. It has this little strap holding it together. I'm like, damn, I really wish I had a knife or something to cut it off with. If only I had a knife to cut it with. If only. Anyways, the rain had let up, so I left so we could head over to the amusement park, but the rain's back. And since I already left, I mean, I could get back in. But since the rain has let up, we might as well head over there and see what shenanigans we can get into. Decided to take you guys to a theme park-ish thing. And it's called Pioneerland. Can't even say that without laughing. Oh, Pioneer Park, excuse me. So we're gonna go check it out. It looks like the front entrance is down for construction, but it says there's entrances on the other side. So let's go find out if we can get in. If not, then I really have nothing else planned for you. So this is Pioneer Park. It is dead, as you can see. Probably because it's raining. Also, it's free to get in. Like, there's like no gates or anything to really stop me. Like, there wasn't even a place to like put donations or cash. Well, let's check out this train. That smells awful. It smells like 5,000 people have smoked cigarettes in here. Yeah, there's nobody out here. Just me. Incredibly old people behind me. Maybe they're ghosts. All right, something smells good. I don't know what it is though. Pioneer Museum. I've had my fill of museums for the last couple days. Oh my God, it's the Hobbit's house. Hey, look, Mom. A red barn. So, on another note, I did go back to that riverboat place. I could have gone on for a ride, but I was expecting to come here and there'd be a lot more to do. And they're like, oh, well, it's just a mere 3-hour riverboat ride with a couple demonstrations, and you get off for an hour, and you explore a little bit of the area, and you come back on the riverboat and come back to where you launched off at. I was like, no. I'm not gonna be stuck on a riverboat for 3 hours. So I've seen a couple of people inside like the museums, and there's a lady over at the miniature golf watching me film myself. I feel bad for the people that have to work here, especially like times like this where it's like, you might get like 3 guests and none of them care to stop at where you are at. At the end of this series, I'm gonna make a video about my trip to Alaska, what things I liked, what things I didn't, what changes I would have made, because there are definitely changes I would have made, knowing what I have liked and what I have not liked. Also, let me know in the comments below, can you tell a huge difference between, I mean, I can, especially when I'm editing, but can you guys like see a huge difference between the GoPro and this camera? Actually, when I was in Denali National Park, my GoPro had died, so I started using my phone. So you guys are getting a few different cameras on this one this time around. On my last trip to Japan, I only used the GoPro, and a couple times I used my A7 III. This time around, I've been using my GoPro, my phone, because I had to because my GoPro died, and the A7S III. I've been using the AS3 on the go like today and yesterday. Oh, you guys can't see me. I have also been using my Peter McKinnon ND filters for my photography camera, which is the A7 III, which is now just a dedicated photography camera, and a backup camera. And then there's the A7S III, which is my dedicated cinematography camera, slash vlogging camera, slash my money-making camera. You know, as dead as this place is, it's very pretty. What in Sam hell is that? It's where they take adventurers that have wandered off by themselves to murder them. Or I like my footage and my photos on the darker end because I feel more often than not, I can make things slightly brighter and it's okay. But when trying to go darker sometimes, it just sucks. Someone who left a shirt. Oh no, there's a shirtless person running around here. For tomorrow, I'm got a late checkout, thankfully, for the hotel. I'm going to my last hotel stop. It's gonna be at the Chena Hot Springs Resort. So that's exciting. That's really exciting, actually. I'm really excited about that because I've been missing hot springs. So when I found out there was a hot spring resort, you bet your ass your boy is gonna go and stop at it. So I'm only there for 2 nights, 3 days. I'm gonna get some activities in for you guys, but I'm gonna just try to relax and take time for myself. Depending on what I find and how interesting it is, you might get a lot of footage, you might get barely any. That is a big ass model. When I get there, they have a event planner at the hotel I'm staying at where you can buy tickets to go do things like dog sledding. Obviously it's not the winter, so I can't go dog sledding, or I totally would have, because I've done it once before and it's actually really fun. But I can and go see the doggos. So you bet your ass I'm gonna go see the dogs. So that is one guaranteed stop I will make. There's also a Northern Lights adventure you can go on at night where you go and travel further north in a light carrier, personnel carrier thing that they have. Supposedly it's retired military equipment. But you travel about an hour north, maybe it's 30 minutes. Either way, you travel north from the resort in this thing crammed with other people. And you wait out there for 3 hours in hopes of catching the Northern Lights. Now, the downside to this is if I would have come about 2 weeks later, which I can't because I'm going to be back in classes for my master's degree, but if I came 2 weeks later, my chances of seeing the Northern Lights drastically increase. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, because I really want 100 subscribers. Please help me get to 100 subscribers. Please. And I will catch you guys on the next adventure. It is fucking pouring up here. Again, couldn't pay me $600 to stand here. It's freezing.